Good morning, dear aspirants, and today is 26th December and we are ready with our list of must-read articles, and without wasting your any minute, I just want to run through the quick scan of today's newspaper. So today, on the front page, we don't have much significant news. 45,000 crore 𝐿𝐿 link project launched to benefit drought-prone 𝙤𝙤𝙤'𝙩 region, which we have read about yesterday also, right? Then let's come to the next article. Yeah, now he's an important personality of amongst Indian freedom fighter, Shahid Uddin Singh. And who was he? So you should a little bit research about it, but I'm telling you in brief. He was a member of Ghadar party. He was related to HSRA. And why is he famous? He has killed Michael Dyer. Who was Michael Dyer? On orders of Michael Dyer, Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened, right? So he killed Michael Dyer as a revenge of Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which happened on 13th April 1919. Let's come to the next article. This was not the article, but advertisement. We shouldn't oversee its like of a revision where we can revise such personalities. Again, these are valiant sons of 10th Guru Gobind Singh, Sahibzade Zorawar Singh Ji and Sahibzade Fateh Singh Ji. Why are they famous? Nawab of Sirhind was forcing them to convert to Islam from their religion. But they, just being 6-year-old and 8-year-old, they fought valiantly against it and they also sacrificed their life. Right? So they are very, very important figures. Now we'll come to the next article. Yeah, now this is a very small article, just have to go through it. Two structures at Mehrauli Park have religious significance according to Archaeological Survey of India. This goes into the GS paper 1, Art and Culture. Which are the two structures? Ashik Allah Dargah and Chilla Gaon of Baba Farid. Baba Farid was revered 13th century Sufi saint. That's it, nothing else here. And we'll move to another article. Yeah, one article, just a little bit analysis, mains point of view of analysis of direct cash transfers. So right now direct cash transfers are being discussed with Delhi elections on background. So this article is discussing why direct cash transfers for women is important, because women have been doing unpaid labor in their houses for eras and they have gotten nothing much in return. So it will help them, because they will have some disposable sum in their hand and it will impart them some dignity. But the article is also saying that the cash transfers are not substitute for the comprehensive welfare that is required for women or other vulnerable sections. Let's move to other article. Now this article for tsunami doesn't give very concrete points, right? So we are skipping this article. Nothing here in the opinion page as well. Now let's move on to the text and context. Now this article, you are just supposed to read the gist. The entire article, you don't waste time reading that. US and China renews science and technology agreement. Now this article comes under topic of GS2, effect of policies of developed and developing nations on India's interests. So what has happened? A science and tech agreement was first signed between US leader and Chinese leader on January 31, 1979. Since then it has been renewed every 5 years. So that is the renewed thing that has happened now, and you can read about it that but the agreement has catalyzed China's rise from a junior partner in 1979 to a formidable global competitor in science and technology region. So the Trump's administration view is it recognizes the importance of maintaining cooperation with China because of China's technological advancements today. Okay. Next article, again we have to read briefly. Now what is Australia's online safety amendment about? Most of you might have read that Australia is banning social media for children below 16 or below 16 years of age. But remember the technical points that there is a bill, and the word is the age restricted social media platforms, ARSMP. Now what apps are going to be included in ARSMP? They are TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Reddit, Instagram, X or Twitter. So these apps will not be allowed for for children who are less than 16 years of age. So it can be one of the good, since social media question is coming in GS paper 1 very frequently, like 2023 also had it, 2024 mains paper of GS1 had it. So such practices of other countries we can mention. You can read about it in the GIST. There are also some privacy concerns over data collection of the children whose age verification the country will take. Let's move to the next article. Nothing much here. Don't waste time reading the articles, which is not required for us, right? Now again, there is not much here. Center yet to formally scrap FMR with Myanmar. So FMR is free movement regime that India has with Myanmar. It is respect to the neighboring country, Myanmar neighboring country, but our northeastern states of Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. We just have to read a brief what is FMR. FMR came into existence in 1968. Earlier the movement was limited to 40 km. Now it is 16 km. And the most important part is Assam Rifles. So the Assam Rifles is the primary border guarding force along the 1643 km long border of Myanmar and India. Next article. Yeah, now this is important from government schemes point of view. PM to distribute 58 lakh property cards to provide records of rights. Now this is happening for Swamitva scheme, which is to digitize property records in rural areas, right? So this topic will come under GS2 government policies and interventions, and also GS3 land reforms, right? Because land rights are very ambiguous in this country. So the Swamitva scheme of the Panchayati Raj department was launched in April 2020. So this is also important for prelims or mains point of view. Okay. And the next article is also, we are supposed to read it in a small manner. States to enrich themselves by ratifying building violations, says Supreme Court. Now, why I have taken this article? Only because of Supreme Court's directives. This will come under GS1 paper, urbanization and their problems. So what states mostly do because of their populist measures to make vote banks happy, they regularize or condone and ratify building violations or illegal constructions from time to time to make them happy and get the vote banks. But Supreme Court is giving directive against it. The state governments are unmindful of the fact that whatever gain they are getting is not good, is bad, and it is having long-term damage, causing orderly urban development and environment. It is causing issues to urban development and environment. Next article. Yeah, now this article is also, we are supposed to take only 2 data here, right? We want to be amongst the top 5 maritime nations by 2047. Who is saying this? Honorable Minister Sarabnanda Sonowal, Minister of Union Minister for Shipping and Ports, right? The data is he is quoting our data of World Bank Logistics Performance Index Reports 2023, where 139 countries are, the data of 139 countries are taken, and India's position has improved from rank 54 to 38 in last 10 years. Our rank is 38 in 2023. Please remember that. Other thing is, you can quote our minister's, minister's aim in conclusion of many answers. That is, by 2030, we want to become one of the top 10 nations, and by 2047, we want to be among the top 5. Right? Top 5 maritime nations. Now let's move to another article. We want to, and yes, the Union Cabinet gave approval to the National Maritime Heritage Complex project in 𝘿𝙤𝙪, Gujarat. Just you should be mindful of these facts and these developments that is going to happen. Nothing here again, and it's very small article again. I'm trying to finish it as soon as possible for you guys. So for new aspirants, you are supposed to know the government schemes. So a scheme is mentioned here, Swadesh Darshan scheme. What is Swadesh Darshan scheme? It is, the scheme focuses on developing theme-based tourist circuits and was revamped as Swadesh Darshan 2.0 to promote sustainable tourism. Right? Now this comes under GS paper 2, government policies for development of our country. Right? Now I think this article is healthcare cost surge push up medical cover rates. It's talking about insurance premiums. So this comes under GS paper 2. GS paper 2, issues relating to development of social sectors like health. Right? What is happening here? Because of COVID-19, the health cost and inflation has risen a lot. Because of that, insurance premium has gone up. So healthcare cost inflation is 14%. Right? And here we are supposed to quote one data of NITI Aayog. Why I have taken this? NITI Aayog is saying, the center's NITI Aayog in report notes India's population is vulnerable to catastrophic spending not limited to the poor. Right? At least 30% of the population of 40 crore individuals are called the missing middle. The missing middle is the key term that you can use when the insurance of health will be discussed in any question. Okay? And I think that's for it today, and these were the articles, and just run through it and just make small notes of it for your GS 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye.